Hey guys, last night the Stormers released their new jersey, hot on the heels of the Bulls Puma jersey. The Stormers is an Adidas jersey. Both were released in this last couple of days. And I thought let's do a video quickly about just how the jerseys look, so fans can see them if you haven't seen them around already. And I thought let's look a bit wider in the URC. 1 month to go before the URC starts. And what do the jerseys look like of some of the other teams as well? So this is a full jersey episode. So I think let's start with the Stormers one. That was the most recent one released. Adidas released this teaser video for it. So let's have a look at exactly what they say.
So, how do you remaster an icon so woven into the fabric of rugby in the Western Cape?
Bring it back.
It never left.
A signifier of shared community beyond the pitch. We never stopped wearing the stripes.
And neither did I.
A timeless love affair. The stripes and the hoops name a more iconic duo. And white, the hoops and the stripes.
A lot of tugging on heartstrings there, talking about legacies and the Boer Carp and the traditional hoops of the Western Province. A lot going into that jersey. I must admit, I quite enjoy when they go back to legacy jerseys as well. I know there's been some people who weren't very happy about the Stormers logo last month, but these jerseys are quite nice. I quite like the away one, the green one. It should be quite nice. And I think once that Stormers backline gets going, that should be quite a nice one to see some of those speedsters out wide and those playmakers of theirs sort of turn that into points. So here's some more pictures of the jerseys. And I think quite a nice fit for the Stormers. So here's the home jersey, very much back to the feel of the old Western Province jerseys that they had in the 80s and 90s. And I must admit, quite a nice fit there for it. Certainly something I think fans will enjoy. It's very much a legacy jersey, and I think jerseys are the most successful when they keep it close to the original brand as possible. So a very nice fit there for the Stormers and Adidas. And then the away jersey, the lime green. This is obviously a tribute, they say, to the Boer Carp area, which you all know is a very colourful area. And certainly love those socks. I must admit, those socks are pretty decent with the blue and green. Certainly going to be a kit that we're going to hopefully see a lot of tries in this year. But the away kit's quite nice, and it's quite nice to see that. I know the DHL doesn't quite fit in with the colour scheme there, but they are quite long sponsors of the Stormers. But I do quite like the green, I must admit. You must let me know in the comments what you think of it. The subject of keeping with legacy jerseys as well. The Bulls a couple of months ago released these old school jerseys that you see here, Puma jerseys. These aren't the official kit; these are just more supporters jerseys. But they really came up quite nicely, and I think there's a lot of fans who will quite enjoy the old school legacy jerseys of these Puma kits that they've released. But let's move to their new ones, and this is the kit that they launched now this past week. Also going a bit away from the blue with some white stripes, and I know teams like to change it up every year because they want fans to buy new jerseys, but not a bad look either. But let's have a look at their launch video.
We hold the line. We're marked by it. Raised on it, shaped by it, from try line to the touch line. This line is unbreakable, and it unites us. This is the Vodacom Bulls kit, the unbreakable line.
First, the home jersey, the traditional light blue over there with a dark blue strip here, and like a white stripe over there. Not a bad one. I mean, if you consider some of the kits they've had over the last couple of years, this looks more like a golf shirt in a way to me. But yeah, it isn't a bad rugby jersey, and at least it's clean, it's nice. There's There's not much you have to. There's not too much on it, but certainly an interesting jersey choice for the coming season. Johan Ackermann's first season in charge. And then the away kit, the alternative white with a light blue. This one actually looks, to me, just on a normal, just first look of it, it looks pretty decent, but almost better than the home jersey. I like the very traditional home jerseys, but this one doesn't look bad at all. I could see this being quite popular with fans. And away jerseys, that gives the teams license to play around a bit. And this is certainly one I think is going to be quite popular, the clean white with the light blue as well. So that's their away jersey. While we're on the subject of some away jerseys, the Bulls reminded us of some of their previous away jerseys or previous jerseys that they had, and just asked their fans for the favourite one of theirs. I mean, from my point of view, number 2, if the logo on the chest, the sponsor's logo was a bit smaller, number 2 would probably be the best for me. That was, I think, last season's jersey was number 6 last season. I never know. They change them so often. There's, of course, the Captain America one. There were some strange ones. The camouflage one, which I'm not sure if that was so popular. There was the Sundowns, number 7, the Sundowns version, which I know was quite popular. But I think the most popular one was probably the pink jersey. Had a lot of comments at the time, but certainly I think they sold a lot of them. You still see a lot of them around stadiums as well. This being we haven't seen a Sharks jersey for the season, or I haven't seen one yet. Maybe it has been released and I just missed it. I haven't seen a Lions one for the season as well. I'm sure they'll be coming the next couple of weeks as well. But I think we really want to see what we really want to see at the end of the day is keeping to their traditions and not going too far and too wild off it. I know their away kits the teams do well with, so I thought I'd also look around the URC and see who else. And the first one that was also released yesterday was Edinburgh's kit for the season. So here was their launch video.
Well, Maggie, what do you think?
It's very boring. I think we can make this better.
Also keeping a lot of the traditional, the orange and the blue, and this is quite an interesting one. The art look for them, not a bad kit, I don't suppose. I mean, I'm sure we'll get used to it as the season goes along, but certainly one they wanted to spice it up a little bit, and this is their kit for the coming season. I see it being going to be debated. I'm sure in Scotland it's being debated, but I suppose people get used to kits changing all along. Some more looks at the Edinburgh kit and obviously the art theme that they want. Certainly the splatters, when I saw that on the video, I thought it was going to be something very different. But this isn't too bad, I must admit. It feels very much like something you get used to very quick in the season. I can see it also being quite popular amongst fans. Certainly is quite a modern look to it as well. And Edinburgh are quite happy with their choice, obviously. A lot of emphasis on clean jerseys. This is the Edinburgh away jersey, and continuing with the art theme, this is one of those hang it in the Louvre type moments. The white kit, quite popular, and with the orange and the blue. I must admit this one's quite one, and I think we're going to see a lot of teams using the white motif as an away jersey this year. It's going to be interesting to see how many clashes we get, but certainly going to be an interesting one. And Edinburgh going with the white there. Much from Glasgow, so I take it they're still probably going to launch theirs soon, and then of course went up north to across to the Irish Sea to Ireland, and the first one we got was Connacht, who released a 140th anniversary jersey for Connacht Rugby, and with this video. Now, if you're a kit collector, I think this is going to be one for you with the 140 logo there on the shorts and the bottom of the jerseys. This is certainly quite a nice one. I must admit, this is probably the nicest Connacht kit I've seen in the years South Africa's been in the URC. Certainly the gold and the green appeals to Springbok fans, I'm sure. And I love that they've got the 1885 on the socks there as well. Certainly a lovely kit, a great kit, and something that I think is going to be very popular in those who collect jerseys as well. They've certainly done a great job there in Connacht. And then the white kit is the alternative, also going with white and the green, same sort of thing. The 140 very prominent again, and also going to be, I think, but it doesn't come close to the green. I think the green is certainly one that's going to stand the test of time, and fans are going to love that one. The kit I could find released so far of URC clubs is that of Scarlets in Wales, and quite an interesting one, quite a busy second kit. Well, they say it's the third kit, so I can't seem to find the second kit anywhere. So if somebody has it, maybe they can post it in the comments below. But the first kit is very much a Scarlet thing, but very busy jersey as well. Very not as clean as some of the others. That one's also interesting, going with red and white, and the alternative is white, but certainly feels a bit sort of almost like NASCAR, with a couple of, maybe not as bad as NASCAR because it doesn't have that many things on, but it certainly feels quite a busy one in comparison to some of the others. Maybe it's just the white stands out more. I feel this is the one that's sort of gets to me. This one looks really busy, and I know what they're trying to go for here, but I'm not quite sure it works. The red and the white, and then the black writing. It's a rather strange jersey as well, and I think it's going to take some getting used to. I'm not sure how fans will feel about that, but maybe if you're a Scarlets fan, you can let us know below in the comments. But certainly a jersey that's looks extremely busy, and maybe on the field it's going to look a bit different, but not the biggest fan. If I look at all the other jerseys we've got here, I think of the overseas ones, Connacht are definitely the best, and the South African ones aren't too bad either. That's the news of the jerseys. I'm not sure what you think. Let me know in the comments. Are you happy with them? If you're a Bulls or Stormers supporter, or Connacht, or any of those? And which one of all of those is the nicest for you? Which one would you spend hard-earned money on? I think that's the bottom line. Would you spend the hard-earned money on that? Because certainly there's a lot of work that's put into these every year, and I think some of them are quite nice. This year they haven't been. I must admit, normally it's a bit of a cringe factor when you see some of these, but these are really nice, except for maybe that Scarlet's one at the end there. But let me know in the comments what you think, and if you haven't already, please also smash that subscribe button, give it a thumbs up so we can help grow this YouTube channel, and there'll be more videos coming your way soon. So thanks for watching.